I loved our lives because we had time for the grandkids, we had time for exercise, but we were out and about all the time with camping trips and kayaking and hiking. I think I was good in terms of mentally feeling okay and sort of just looking forward to getting through it and having the chemo end. And when it did, that was a relief. And so when Mike got his diagnosis, I really sunk.
I think I was at a meeting and I spit blood. And then I didn't think anything of it, and I went back to my work and then did it a little later. I went to the ENT, and then they said, you got a couple that look suspect, couple tumors, and so we got to remove them. So I went in the day after Christmas and had them removed. So it's really a God thing, I believe. Because when I went to radiation, the guy was going to start me on radiation. And I was just going to do what they say, the doctors. But then he poked his finger around in my mouth and my tongue and back of my throat. And he said, I think I feel something. I'll set you to see a specialist. And then he went in and he found the source of the cancer and then a couple more tumors, and they took it all out. And it was contained.
So it was just a dark time. Then my little dog died, and it felt like, how much more? Yeah, I kept thinking, he says he'll never give you more than you can handle, but I thought, I don't want to handle anymore. I actually prayed when they were telling me, sort of in a certain way, they were saying get his affairs in order when he wasn't able to keep food down, or the liquid food. And I remembered praying mightily for the Lord to take me then. I wanted to be taken right then and let him survive, because I thought he has not severed all of his relationships. I have. I haven't been letting people help me. I haven't been letting people in.
You know what I didn't realize, and it kind of sinks into you, that when I had my stuff that I went through, that Nancy was still in the throes of a lot of what she was going through. And she was an iron woman. I mean, she was very, very strong. And she really took care of me. And she was going through her own, stuff. Which I didn't really. Now you look back at it, you didn't realize or appreciate it, how much that she was, going on her own, that she had to deal with. But she was always there for me, and our family, our son, Michael, Kat, and the kids, they were always there. But it's not only our our immediate family, but it's our church family.
And to recognize that God is honestly there all the time, through the good, bad, and the in-betweens, and he knows what he's doing. If it takes 4 years to get through it, it's because he had something to teach you in those 4 years, and he had gifts for you at the end of it. It isn't unnatural to feel hopeless. You can feel that hopeless to where you really honestly don't see an end in sight, or you don't see that tunnel of darkness being something that will eventually open up to the light again. I feel like there's no point at which he really will abandon the cause. Even if I'm not doing my share or my part, he's not going to say, I'm done with you. Allow yourself to give it time. It is like starting afresh, because we have really, both changed a lot. And my hope is that we can celebrate the change in each other and love it, and love and embrace it.
Still be fun. At least another 25.